my name is Lauren Hope Glory. I'm a tarot reader, and you can book a session from me where I use tarot cards and intuitive cards and oracle cards and how to stay sane in the crazy world cards. I'm an intuitive psychic and a life coach as well, so you get a lot when you book from me. I also use how to stay sane in the crazy world cards to help you stay sane and to be able to chart your life in a positive way. Book a session now up until the end of August and you get 25% off your first reading. Take care now, and I hope to hear from you soon. Thank you. Bye. Hey guys, welcome to tarot reading, and this is for your connection, the person you're thinking about. We're going to do past, present, current situation and the future to see where this is going in the next couple of weeks. Okay, and see if there's anything to see, basically the past, the present, and where this is going in the next couple of weeks. Okay, so I'm going to choose, I'm using Oceanic Tarot, absolutely beautiful cards, and going to do a bit of shuffling and then choose cards. So first thing we're going to look at is the past in the situation. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3. Past. Okay, so in the past, what I can see here is there was a vortex going on. So you got caught up in a situation that wasn't very healthy, a type of vortex. And there's been a lot of a sense of being trapped. You had this feeling of being trapped because we've got the 8 of Swords upside down. So there's a lot of feeling of self-sabotage and vortex, caught up in a vortex of all sorts of stuff. And we've also got but there also was a sense that you could connect to each other a bit because there was a bit of balance going on in spite of all of the confusion and the fact that there was some self-sabotage going on. One of you was able to keep the balance. It could be Libra, and there's quite a lot of Libra in here. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Okay, let's have a look. That was the past. So there was a sense of balance where one of you was able to maintain that balance that was needed. Right, the current situation. We've got the Chariot, which is Cancer. So could be that someone has come between you in some way, a Cancerian from at the moment is in between you in some way. Also we have got the Knight of Wands upside down. So there seems to be a bit of stagnation and lack of moving forward and activity, in spite of the fact that we have the Chariots, but it's in the middle. The reason, so I see that as maybe something or someone that is standing in between in some way, stopping this. And you have got the 8 of Pentacles in the moment, which means that one of you is actually the one of you that used to in the past, I'd say, do quite a lot of sabotaging, is now really, really toiling, putting a lot of energy into achieving, and is starting to get their goals a little bit. And the other one of you, that was the balance side, and as I say, this is Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, is the other side of this connection. I'd say that they've lost their passion, they're tired, and they're not moving on a lot. But it's very interesting here. I see, you know, very interesting situation here. In the past, as I said, you had this vortex, this, you were caught up, the relationship, or one of you was caught up in something that dragged you away from each other. And now it's showing me in the present, this could be something to do with Cancer signs, water signs. And then, as I say, one of you is really moving forward. They're getting a lot more grounded, and they're moving out of that sabotage. The other one of you has lost their passion. They're tired. There's a lot of Libra in here, a lot of Cancer, and a lot of and some Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing at the moment. In the immediate in the past, the present, and now let's have a look at the immediate future. Let's have a look at the future. What is coming for you in this connection? So 1, 2, 3. Okay. Right, so what I'm seeing here again, one of you, the one that is actually moving on towards achievement, they're not getting that achievement yet. They're not getting the partnership that they feel they deserve. This connection is not moving forward. The partnership is not working very well in the future. In the present, there is some energy going into this relationship and connection, and there is some movement, but it's being held back, as I said, as well, because of the past and the vortex that you were in, both of you. And there's a lack of passion in this moment. In the future, I don't see that this partnership, if you're watching, the partnership that you're thinking of is not in the right space. The future is not going to be in the right, also it's going to be a huge amount of heartache for you in some way, heartache or the end of heartache. It depends. As I say, this is a general reading. So some of you, I'm going to have a look in a minute and clarify these cards. And then there's a sense of the Six of Cups. There's a sense of twin soul coming between you in some way, a soulmate or nostalgia. The past will be coming between you in the future. Yeah. So I'm not seeing at the moment a really good outcome for this connection. I'm seeing that the partnership is unfortunately, there's a lot of heartbreak coming, or there was a lot of heartbreak, and it's in the middle. It's in the middle here, and as I say, it's connected to this vortex that one of you was drawn into something in the relationship, was drawn into something that didn't help the relationship, and now the relationship for the future, it doesn't look very promising to me at all. To those of you that are watching, so I'm going to clarify now. Can you please clarify for me what's going on here? I'm sorry, but you know, at the moment, probably till the end of August, say, this connection is not going to be the happiest it could have been, because there's too much from the past. There's too much heartache coming between you. There is an element coming between you. Another man or another woman is coming between you, because in the past you got dragged into something. You may not have done anything, but your feelings were thrown all over the place in the vortex. This is the vortex, temptation. You know, a lot of temptation came between you. And so at the moment, and as I said, in this moment, there's a lack of passion. One of you is trying to achieve and move on and keep this connection going, but something coming between you. So let's clarify. Spirit, can we clarify what is this vortex that we're seeing here from the past? There's a vortex that, I mean, how is this holding back the connection? Why is it created the Three of Swords situation? a lot of heartache that basically they can't let go of. Right. Right, we got the Seven of Swords. So deception. There's been a lot of deception. There's deception. That's what this vortex was. Something or someone came into the relationship, and or something or someone created a lot of deception for those of you that are watching. Didn't help, drew you into temptation in some way in the vortex. There's a lot of deception here. As I say, I don't see you moving forwards at this moment with this relationship, because now there's seen deception. Okay, can you clarify for me the Three of Swords upside down, the heartache spirit? How can we clarify the heartache being upside down in this connection in the future? Can you please clarify on the spirit? The heartache upside down in this connection. Oh, okay. Well, we've got the Queen of Pentacles upside down. There's a lack of kindness. Reason the heartache is carrying on is because someone is not giving the other person enough kindness, and because there's a lot of heartache because of that, and one of you is not able to give that person enough kindness, and the Queen of Pentacles is not able to achieve and get that abundance that you deserve. So there is a lot of heartache here. A lot of heartache and misunderstandings and deception and which is coming between the partnership here. Definitely. As you see, the partnership is over here. Then the past and the nostalgia and the emotional connection is over here. And in between is a lot of heartache, a lot of unkindness, and a lot of loss and deception from the past. Right. Can you please clarify, Spirit, the deception from the past? Can you clarify, Spirit? Whoops. Oh, that happens. A lot of cards fall at the same time. Okay, so we had 3 cards that fell at the same time. Let's have a look at them. Because we have, let's see, 4 cards fell at the same time. Okay, we have the Ten of Wands, burdens and responsibilities, which may come to an end, but not with all of this heartache and deception. And we are clarifying deception. So a lot of responsibility, new beginning. That was nice. We've got some new beginning. We've got hope upside down, the star upside down. And we've got opportunity, okay? So there is some hope, even though it's upside down here, even though there's a lot of heartbreak and there has been a lot of deception going on for you guys in this particular connection. You have got new beginnings, and they can start even though the hope is upside down. And you haven't had your wish, you're not happy. But we have the Page of Pentacles, so there are opportunities coming in. It could be a new person that's coming in. It could be a new energy that's coming in to help you in some way, or maybe end this. Could be. Because there's too much responsibility going on. But there could be new beginnings, as I say, new beginnings, and you've got the Fool and you've got the Page of Pentacles. So it might be the only way to save this connection is to start new again, to really start anew, to let go of the old, to let go of whatever's coming between you, and to be able to start new beginnings, have a bit of fun, to see new opportunities coming in, because it feels like, in a way, this connection is suffocating. It's suffocating with heartache. And of course, there's something from the past that's holding you back. We've got the Six of Cups is nostalgia, twin flame soulmates. It's holding you back in some way. The past is definitely holding this connection back. Right, and as I say, this reading is till, it's probably definitely for the next week. maybe to just show you the past of this connection, the present. I want to have a look a little bit more, Spirit, at this vortex. Can you clarify the vortex for me? What came between these two people? Right. Page of Wands upside down. Yes. What came between these people in the past was an element to do with the sacral chakra, creativity, and the sexual feelings, an element of temptation, because that really has made one of you want to move on. One of you wants to move on, movement. They want to move on. They want to move into different things, maybe a new relationship, maybe another person, because they weren't getting what they needed, the Page of Wands. They weren't getting that youthful sacral activity, if you know what you have to talk about, their sex life, basically. And that's what the vortex was. Someone or something came in with temptation. Temptation. They came in with temptation, and it didn't help. It didn't help this relationship that was lacking. It was more responsibility and lack of passion, lack of sex, lack of creativity in the relationship and between the people in some way. You know, as I say, the sacral chakra. So, as I said, what I'm seeing here is, for all of you who are watching this, is there are new beginnings, but there's a hell of a lot of heartache, which was caused because someone was drawn in. One of you was tempted. There was deception as well, but they were tempted. I'm not saying they did anything, but there was temptation. There's a lot of Libra, Gemini, Aquarius here, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. But the major arcanas that we've got are the Chariot, which is Cancer, and that was connected to the temptation in some way. The other major arcana that we've got is the Queen of Pentacles. So again, looking at earthy signs like Virgo, Taurus, Sagittarius. I'm sorry again. Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Earth signs coming in between here in some way. A lot of Libra, a lot of Swords, a lot of the communication breakdown and loss, self-sabotage and sabotage of the relationship. It feels like one of the, you know, what I can see here is one side wanted the balance, wanted to balance everything, and that's why I see Libra. The other side was sabotaging, and that's when the temptation came in. There was a sabotage going on with the relationship in the past, and in the present, that caused a sense of movement, wanting to move out of it, and where that one person that was sabotaging has started to focus on moving forward, or maybe getting out of it, maybe getting out of the relationship in some way. And then because the lack of passion, and I did say again, the vortex was created, the temptation was created in this relationship. Guys, I'm very honest, and I only do what Spirit tells me to do. So there was a vortex. There was a lot of temptation coming in from the outside, with a connection to a water sign that kind of interrupted this connection. Definitely. Okay, so I'm going to do some oracle cards now, and I'm going to do some fairy romance cards, as we're talking about romantic connection here. Let's do some romance cards and see what do we see for the future, because at the moment I said that there could be new beginnings. There is a potential for new beginnings, but it's been held back by lack of passion and a lot of loss and heartbreak. And if you can't deal with that, and a lot of the past, that's flipped, whoops, 2, if you can't deal with that loss and that heartache, I don't hold much hope out. As I say, the hope is upside down. I don't see this connection surviving if you cannot. Although we've got 3 cards now. Right, new love, I did say that. Somebody is looking, maybe looking. New person has stirred your romantic feelings. Children. And isn't it interesting? They're in between the new love, worth waiting for, and wedding. They were stuck together. Oh, another one very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Okay? Very soon. So we got very soon, we got wedding. The situation involves marriage. Some of you may be married and someone came in between. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. And it also says a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. So there could be someone coming in here in between, or it could be, as I say, there's been a disruption, a lot of deception that has pulled you a bit apart, and it's not working. And also in the middle here, we have your love life has been affected by children. So it could be that what came between you is to do with a child that caused the disruption, or it could be that it's your inner child that isn't fit, because we did get the past upside down, the 6 of Cups, nostalgia in the past. As I say, this is a general reading, and I can only give you what I'm giving here. And as I say, the prognosis for this, for the next couple of weeks, for this connection, is not what you want to hear. I know there's a lot coming between you, but as I said, if you start with new beginnings and you start to connect new beginnings and maybe work on your inner child issues as well, you might be able to get over this. So let's do some fairy cards. Let's do some fairy cards for this connection. Pull a few cards and see what the fairies say. Fairy oracle cards. Let's see what they're saying, Spirit. For, as I say, at the moment, this is all I can give you. And I'm sorry if it's not what you want to hear. This is a general timeless reading. And it's a past, present, future. Okay. And it's a romantic reading. Twin flame, or the person you're thinking of, the past, the present, and the future. Okay. Ask for help. Tree wisdom. Come together. Okay. So fairies like to be busy, and the group of them is showing you after that many hands make light work. Working in a team helps get the job done. So you need to go out and get friends and get your tribe together. Okay, come together. Yeah, you don't want to be on your own just with this person, because it's not going to help the relationship. In the middle, we have tree wisdom. The tree dryad will help you navigate through your current situation. Her flute can reveal insights and answers through the sound it makes. The tree dryad will help you navigate through your current situation. Her flute can reveal insights and answers through the sound it makes. So connect to nature, connect to trees. Trees also make you feel solid, but that's in between. In between, ask for help. Angels are celestial beings who protect everyone. The fairies say now is the time for you to ask for angelic assistance. Ask for help. Whether you're meant to come together with this person or not, I'm not sure. You are meant to be in your tribe, and you are meant to be in nature with the trees, listening to the sounds, meditating. Okay? Because as I said, at the moment, it doesn't look like this is the right time for your connection. And I'm sorry if you don't want to hear that. I'm not here to tell you what you want to hear. I'm here to tell you what Spirit gives you. And so I'm going to give you also a message from heaven for your connection, and a Sri Baba card. So let's have a look. Message from heaven and a Sri Baba. I love doing this. I'm going to put a whole lot of them on, but I just don't know how to do the shuffling like other people do. So but I do believe the Spirit gives me the right answers for you. I do that smudge and I do shuffle, and cards do tend to stick to my fingers sometimes or fall out. So, Spirit, we have take control of the situation. We know you can do this. This is a big one, all right? Because if you're ready to walk away, take control of the situation, we know you can do it. You might need to walk away from this connection. As I said, the whole thing, it looks like timing to me. The timing is right. The clock is right. You know, steer your life in the right direction. Your messages from heaven, your loved ones are ready to support you, to steer your life in the right direction. So the next reading I'm going to do is going to be for those of you, as I said, we did get the Chariot to move on, and we now have got steer your life in the right direction. Okay, so you can see the messages are clear as anything. The next reading I'm going to do is to see how much more you can, how can you steer your life in the right direction? What is the right direction for you? We will look at the sign of, we looked at Leo. We'll look at Leo again. What is the right direction for you to steer yourself in? So stay tuned to Moving On TV, and I love you. Take care. Please share, subscribe, like, and come on board Moving On TV, and share these. If you want a reading with me, contact me at movingontv1@gmail.com. I love you. Thank you very much. If you want to donate or send me cards or anything, that would be lovely.
As I follow through the tunnel to your loving arms, can you hear me sing? Can you hear me sing? As I long to feel your love in my soul, your love in my soul. Can you hear my prayer echo everywhere as I long to be your angel of light, your angel of light, to show the way. As I walk through the valley that leads to you, all the songs of enchantment come shining through, and I always hear the echo of your loving words. 'Neath the waters and rivers of tears I cried, lies a message of hope I hear deep inside, and it shines